Today we're going to be working on a Ford F-150 2006 model, and we're going to change the Serpentine belt, and it's going to be a 4.6 liter to a 5.4 liter. The belt is about the same, and here's the diagram for it. Most truck will have it under the hood near the engine, or maybe you washed it off or whatnot. But first thing we're going to do is take the intake dock off to give us more room, and then we're going to pull the serpentine, the tensioner, and take the belt off. This hose is going to be pushed aside to do all that. But the tools that we're going to use for this project are going to be an 8mm, a drill bit, or socket or wrench or whatever you got, but it's going to be an 8mm, and that's going to release this and this. That way we can take the air dock off. And then the other tool we're going to use is, of course, the Serpentine belt tool, and it's going to be the tensioner release, and it's going to be a 1/2 inch adapter. And the belt that we're going to replace with is the Valucraft 1025K6. Once we take the belt out, we'll put it side by side and compare it, make sure if that the belt are same measurement. And here we go. First things first, right here, you're going to pull this to the side and release the air hose. Then we got an 8mm here, loosen up. And then back here near the throttle body, the same. From there, we're going to pull the dock apart. It's going to be, if it's been in there on there for a while, it's going to be a little tight, but once you wiggle it, it will come right off. And there it is. Alright, next, I'm not going to show me putting it on there, but I'm going to show you where it's at. The tensioner is right here. So you go straight down from the alternator, and the fan, it's going to be right there. Let me see, get the light right there. Okay, shine the light right there. Okay, I don't know if you can see it, it's going to be right there. Alright, I'm going to put the tool on there, and then we're going to release the belt from the tensioner. So I have the tool on the tensioner right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull it, and then it's going to release the pressure, and then I'm going to take the belt off, and then you just pull back and you're good. Alright, I'm going to pull the belt out now that I released the tension. It's going to be wrapped around the fan, the crank, the alternator there. It's just one belt. So we're going to compare the belt size, see if the length is the same. like it is the same. So now we're going to install the new belt. As you can see, the thickness is thicker on the new belt, while this is worn is thinner. The truck has 176,000 miles, original belt, and then of course the gaps are a lot closer and thicker. There's a little crack in the belt, but it's nowadays the wear is not really in the crack, it's more in the teeth mark of the belt and the thickness. The belt's back on and everything's running good. Alright, so we're putting the air duct back on after replacing the belt. So just like how we took it off, we're going to put it right back on. And again, it's just going to be an 8mm. Hose is connected, everything runs good. So after replacing the serpentine belt and then putting the air duct back on, start the engine, listen to how it sounds. If there's any squealing or whatnot, or squeaking or rattling, after the belt there shouldn't be any squeaking, but if there's any rattling or squeaking, it could be the belt not being the issue. It could be the tensioner or the pulleys. But once we start it up, we'll listen to the engine. Car starts up, everything sounds quiet and smooth. Sounds like it's a success. If this video has been helpful, please like the video. Thank you.